This viewer of mine said to me that, well, some of these light-skinned black women, they have dark-skinned fathers, and so that could be the reason why some of them are attracted to dark-skinned men. That is possible because I am a light-skinned black man, and my father is a dark-skinned black man, and that would explain his jealousy towards me. But that is a possibility. But the other possibility is that society pushes light-skinned women, dark-skinned black male couples. Society does this. Almost every single commercial that I could ever think of in the past 20 years, 99% of the time, you rarely ever see that I can think of. Rarely. I'm not trying to say that it doesn't happen because honestly, I don't really watch TV like that anymore. I go through phases where I like watching TV because I've never really seen Westerns growing up because my mother, she's a hardcore Christian. She never allowed violent stuff in the house. So now that I've gotten older, I have discovered the Westerns and I love Westerns and I love gangster movies like James Cagney, I believe, is a great actor, right? But these light skinned black men commercials and a lot of these TV shows like Martin and Gina, this is done on purpose. Just like everybody was talking about how this is an agenda. If you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. It's in the movies. It's the same thing. Any one of these black male A-listers who just happen to be in movies, they will usually always dark skinned. They will usually always have his love interest be a light skinned, a white woman or an Asian woman. It is very rare where you've seen some of these black male characters be with a black woman. Now, one of them that I can think of was the TV show The Shield, and the guy, no, The Unit. I'm sorry, with Dennis Haysworth. I love that TV show. His wife was a dark skinned black woman. But on a lot of these shows that I can remember, and I'm not talking about the old fashioned shows like In the Heat of the Night. They showed black men with dark skinned black women. But even In the Heat of the Night, the black detective was married to the light skinned black woman. Wasn't that Spike Lee? School Days, where they explored the topic of the light skinned woman with the black man. I have to watch that. I haven't seen that in probably 20 years. That's a good movie. But in so many movies and commercials, they're always pushing the dark skinned man with the light skinned woman as if that is the standard thing to have, whether she's a white woman or whether she's a Latina woman. And all these men who get a little money, who do they choose once they become a top rapper? They choose the light skinned woman. They choose the exotical girl that's like black and Filipina and Persian mix. They always choose the light skinned chicks. Everybody freaking knows this. This is all predictable programming. Like I told this black woman before it got dark, she said something to me. Yeah, it's this ongoing discussion about age gap. There was this 20-year-old woman who was dating this 20-year-old black woman dating this 50-year-old black man. And of course, they came with the age gap morality, blah, blah, blah. Man is always trying to use women. It's always the same corny shit. And I said, black men are the only men on planet Earth that are not allowed sexual autonomy. It's the truth. But they're always flooding the commercials in these movies with a dark skinned man with a light skinned woman. Why do they always do this? Why do you never see a light skinned man with a light skinned woman? And I think that this is brainwashing because if you see this your whole entire life, you will never see anything else. There is nothing wrong seeing a light-skinned man with a light-skinned woman. And y'all who keep in the comments to keep saying that there is no such thing as light-skinned people. Y'all are all half white people. You are beyond fucking ignorant. Excuse my French. My father is darker than dark. My mother is light skinned. She did not come from a white man, was not her father. He was a black man. And the mother was a black woman, my grandmother. Y'all be on this dark skin is it, and everybody else is mixed. There are no white people in my family like that. Y'all be getting it all. I have looked at my lineage. There's a lot of y'all that think that the only black people on planet Earth are the completely midnight dark skinned Thanos looking black men. Y'all be out of your fucking mind with this bullshit. Yes, we are mixed a lot in America, but I don't. My father is not white, and neither was his father. So miss me with the bullshit. They're always pushing these black women with white men in the commercials. This is what they're doing all the time. I used to talk about that on video after video, and everybody else discusses it on Reddit and other places. Or they have to say, okay, we haven't had enough dark-skinned black men with white women. I mean, real families that they will have pitching this toothpaste or whatever. I forget what the last commercial was, and white people lost their shit. It's all predictive programming. I, as a light-skinned black man, I am attracted to light-skinned black women. Always have been. Matter of fact, I have preferred them because it's not safe for kids. And dark-skinned black women, they're not, they are, if they are right, that is not an issue. I'm not a colorist. I'm hard to understand, but I'm not a colorist. But this is my point of view. Yes, some of them could be looking at their fathers and wanting something that looks like their fathers, but some of them, this is what they see on TV. This is what is in their families, in their communities, and people are affected by this predictive programming, and that never stopped Prince Rogers Nelson from getting with some beautiful light-skinned black women. So, and even dark-skinned women. So it is what it is. That's just the way I look at it.